Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from Harbour Brewing Company in North Cornwall, UK, and it's a bottle of the India Pale Ale, coming in at 5.2% ABV. Lovely label on the beer, silver bottle cap, brown bottle. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Woo! Boom! We get smoke, we get foam, we get carbonation, all on Real Ale Craft Beer. That was really corny, wasn't it? I sounded like a 1980s television advert. This beer is part of the Sainsbury's Great British Beer Hunt 2013. With a head like that and smoke like that, it's a bit lively, but I think the judges will just go on flavour alone. And I'd like to know who are these judges? Who judges the Sainsbury's Great British Beer Hunt? Because I've never known any of the judges that I know, the big UK judges. I've not known any of them to kind of judge in this competition, and I've never judged in it. So, and my mate Hopseen's not judged in it, and I mean Hopseen's, as far as I'm concerned, is great. He should be judging at this festival. Beer in the glass. Anyway, I'm just trying to pass time because of that great big ice cream head. It's got a lot of carbonation fizzing away. It's a clear beer. It's a 4-finger head that is actually growing. Look at it. It's growing there with the amount of carbonation. So I'm going to have to kind of give myself a white foamy nose in the aroma. Oh, but I take it all back. I don't care how this beer looks. That could look like a bag of spanners. It could look like a bag of spanners for all I care, because the aroma is great. The aroma is punching through that 6-finger head. Oh, it's American hops galore. It's chewy malt, it's American hops. I'm going to dive in. Cheers. Oh yeah. And the first thing I get is this big frothy mouth. That was the first sensation. But the taste of this beer, it's more than likely got Chinook, Cascade, bit of Centennial, a lot of American hops in this brew. It's really rather nice. It's nice and bitter. It's got a good malty backbone to the beer. It's quite carbonated. I'd say that was a bit of a kind of, you know, I'm trying to speak here and I'm just, my body's trying to belch all over the camera. But it's all worth it. It's all worth it. The foam on the nose, the gassy carbonation in my stomach. It's all worth it for them hops. If I were Harbour, I'd probably tone the carbonation down a bit. and then we would have a fantastic hoppy IPA without the carbonation. This is the key. It's just kind of clouding my mind a little bit. A lot of me is saying, wow, hops, malt, it's bitter, there's grapefruit, there's mango, there's a bit of lemon peel in there. It's grapefruit with sugar on the top, and you're kind of biting into it. So you've got the bitter and the sweetness coming from that malt and the hops. It's got a good malt backbone. But then it's just a bit of you that's going, oh God, it's all over my nose, and it's fizzing like crazy in my stomach, and it's just that little bit that is, it's not killing it for me. It's not killing it. It's just I'd rather it not be so carbonated. Perhaps I've just got a short attention span. But look, I don't think I have. I think I'm, you know, when I review beer, it's so tough to, and it's straight off the cuff. The cap come off. It's not as if it's been the video's been edited and we've been kind of messing around and shaking the bottle. It's just the beer's come out of a cold cupboard. It's gone into a glass, and bang! It's like an ice cream. I've got through it. I've tried my best to review the beer and not be so kind of off put by this great big head. But what's happening now is that I'm going buh 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 buh, banging on at you guys, talking to you guys, trying to pass time so this head dissipates. And it's not kind of, I know I don't edit my videos, but you shouldn't be sitting through this crap, should you? It should be all about the beer, and I'm not able to do that because of the monstrosity of a head that's in the glass. But let's try and concentrate on the flavours and wrap up this review. Flavour wise, this is one cracking IPA. It's fantastic. It's great to see a British brewer brewing an IPA of this quality. Hoppy, mango, bitter, sweet with a malt. It's got everything you can possibly want from an IPA. Which, in that aspect, I would give this a 9. But, and exactly for that reason, there was no way. I was holding on to that for the best part of 2 minutes, trying to get to the end of the review, pressing the stop button on the camera and then letting it go. But there was just no more. It was either coming out of my mouth or my side splitting. And that's the difficult part about it, because the beer opened, it fizzed everywhere. You poured it into the glass, it fizzed everywhere. And if this beer is judged by kind of professional beer judges, then they should pull this up. They should say, hey, it shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't. It's causing me all sorts of problems. I'm just standing here being honest to you guys. It's an amazing beer, Harbour Brewing Company, but please tone down the carbonation a bit. So from a 9, I would have given it a 9 purely on taste. I'm gonna have to give this a 7. 7 out of 10. 2 notches off for the just the roaring carbonation. It was just too much. It was uncomfortable in the stomach. It was uncomfortable on my nose. It was uncomfortable talking to you guys with a great big ice cream head, wasting time. But thanks for watching me. Put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to my daily beer reviews, and cheers.